Israel has returned the bodies of 15 more Palestinians that were in its custody. It's in exchange for the body of an Israeli-American soldier that was handed over by Hamas on Tuesday. Hamas has promised to return all remaining captives' bodies under the terms of the ceasefire deal agreed last month. For every captive returned to Israel, Hamas will receive 15 Palestinian bodies. Operations are underway to locate the remains of 7 more deceased captives believed to be buried under rubble in Gaza. Now, Hamas is conducting the search operation alongside the Red Cross. The group has warned that the scale of destruction from Israel's war is making it difficult to locate and recover the bodies. Al Jazeera's Hani Mahmoud joins us from Tel El Hawa, that's in the southern part of Gaza City. So, Hani, there is and there has to be some degree of coordination between Hamas and Israel on this, since Hamas is operating inside Israeli-controlled territory to look for these bodies.
Absolutely, and this is happening through an international mediator here, and by that we mean the International Red Cross Committee of the Red Cross that has been involved heavily since the beginning of the ceasefire. Let's not forget, over the course of the past 2 years, the Red Cross was heavily involved with the release of Palestinians detained in Israeli detention centers, as well as the coordination for the return of many of the bodies. This is not the first time we're seeing deceased bodies of Palestinians returning to the Gaza Strip at the opening month of the genocide over the past 2 years, where many of the bodies in the 3 different times where close to 80 to 100 each time bodies were returned. But this time, as part of the ceasefire agreement between Hamas and Israel, the search continues on the ground in areas where the Israeli military not only is controlling, but has been subjected to relentless bombardment over the past 2 years, where the vast majority of the buildings in these areas have been destroyed. And literally what we're looking at is bodies of deceased captives are pulled from beneath rubble, collapsed building, a pile of rubble across these areas. Particularly, we're looking at 2 locations in eastern Khan Yunis, as well as the eastern part of Gaza City, namely Shujaiya neighborhood. But this is as per the agreement. The coordination takes place. The search continue in this area. There is one thing that people here talk about most of the time, is the fact that Israeli deceased captives returning from here, they go through the proper testing, they've been identified, their families come to closure, they mourn it properly, while Palestinians here receive families who wait for the bodies to return, unable to identify any of the bodies. Of the 285 bodies returned so far, only a handful of them have been identified by their families, and it was through more of a basic, primitive ways of identification, by fragments of their clothing or physical features. The vast majority have been buried with only numbers on the shroud.
Hani Mahmoud reporting from Gaza City on this. Thank you very much, Hani.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.